Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse. Today I'm going to show you Fill This Place. It is by Joe Pace. Features Isaac Curry singing the lead on the song. So, without further ado, let's get started. It's in the key of G flat. G flat uses all the black keys. Kind of a fun key to play once you get the hang of it. Let's get started with the intro. Alright, simple beginning. Starts with just boom, boom, kind of setting up the foundation there. D flat, G flat, we're doing both of them with the left hand and the right hand. D flat together, left hand and right hand. G flats together, left hand and right hand. And then while the left hand sustains these, right hand is going to come up here to around middle C. Hit your B and your D, then the second chord, A flat and B natural, then back up to the D, to the first chord, first chord, second chord, back to the first chord, and then you end up with, and then end up on the G flat major chord, G flat, B flat, D flat, and you can add this second here, the A flat if you like, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what I'm doing with my left hand, let me show you this real quick. Once I do this, once I hit the G flats, I arpeggio back up. G flat, E flat, G flat. 1, 2, 3. When I hit this last chord with my right hand, I'm not just really hitting a straight chord. I'm kind of flipping up to it. I'm hitting this A flat and D flat together, and then rolling to the B flat, and kind of adding the G flat after the fact. Okay. Kind of hit a little octave there to kind of fill in some of the space. D flat, D flat. I hit D flats there. Not necessary. It's up to you. All right, going into the verse. Your left hand plays is playing G flat, D flat. Your right hand is going to start out with those three notes that we use for those first two chords in the intro. Bum 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 bum. Those first pairs of chords are going to form one chord now. A flat, B and D. So play that over the left hand notes I gave you. Fill this place. Then go back to that last chord of that introduction. The G flat major with the added A flat. Okay. So now for the first part of this verse, we're playing the same chords at the beginning, except now we're just playing straight chords instead of going back and forth and alternating it. Okay. So here's the verse. Feel, sorry, no B flat in that. Next, left hand's gonna go to B, D, E flat, excuse me, E and A flat. Left hand is still on this G flat and D flat, that hasn't changed. Then the right hand's gonna, these far left two fingers are gonna shift to the left to B flat and D flat. We're now on B flat, D flat, E, and A flat. Next, left hand's going to go to B and G flat. Right hand's going to go to B flat, D flat, E flat, and G flat. Okay. From the beginning. Fill this place. Lead the left hand. hand is on G flat, B flat, E and E flat. This is a B major 7th. Next, left hand goes to B flat, right hand goes to A flat, D flat, and G flat. I call this my 2-5-1 chord because it's the second note of the G flat scale, the 5th note, and the 1st note in that order, 2-5-1. So first chord, 2-5-1. Next, left hand goes to C, right hand goes to an A flat major, A flat, C, E flat, and let's add this B flat to it. Next, left hand goes to D flat, right hand's going to go to a G flat suspended chord, which is G flat, B natural, D flat, and G flat. And you can resolve down to this D flat major if you like. We were here. Next, left hand stays on D flat, right hand goes to F, A flat, and D flat. Then back to the beginning of the verse, or back to the first part. Now the first time through, the left hand stayed here while the right hand went to feel this place. The second time through, the right hand's going to go to this chord, but the left hand now is going to move to the 5, to the D flat. And then when the right hand makes its first change to that, left hand is going to go from D flat to G flat. And then left hand goes to B, right hand does the same move here. So for that, this is the second time through, the left hand is the only thing that changes it. Where it did stay here, and then go to B, it now goes to, sorry. Okay. Now, the first time through we went 2-5-1, then the A flat. That's what we did the first time. The second time through, we go to the 2-5-1. Then we go back to the A flat again. We repeat it. Now the second time, left hand goes to E flat, right hand goes to F, A flat, B flat, and D flat. And then this is the last time we do this. Starts out the same. 2-5-1. Now left hand goes to B, right hand goes to G flat, B flat, B, and E flat. This is that B major 7th. And then go back to that suspended chord again over D flat. And then we're back to the beginning. Let's try from the beginning. Left hand there first. 2-5-1, A flat, G flat suspended, resolve to D flat. There it is. Now move the left hand to the D flat. Now walk up from A flat, 2-5-1. Back to the A flat, repeat it.